original songs with you this evening, and I am still setting up, so just a minute. I'm almost there. Getting things ready for you. Connecting. Okay, now we're live there. What else do I gotta do? One more place I gotta... Okay, I have to wait, but now it's ready to go. Now I just gotta align the windows, and we'll be all set. Lining up the windows. The windows are now somewhat aligned. Welcome, JC, JD, how are you? And let's see, where's the other window that I got to align? Okay, windows are now aligned. All the stars are aligned now, plus the windows. Oh, thank you, Kai, for liking the live. Hey, how are you tonight? And I really hope I'm saying your name right. I don't know if it's Kai or Kay, or could be Key, I guess. Mandy, how are you tonight? So I'm Seth Hilary. I am here to share original songs, and this is the special, I guess the what's the word? Consolation live for those of us who were left behind by the rapture. I know we're all sad that we didn't make it. I'm about to cry. But hopefully, just hanging out together and me sharing my original songs with you will be a consolation. And oh, thank you, Mandy, for liking the live. And you know what? I have a brand new song coming out tomorrow, and it is also a consolation. The song is intended to help console you. I usually don't like to start off with a slow song, but my song is coming out tomorrow, and I gotta play my latest single. I may play it again later, but I'm going to break with tradition and start with a slow song. And again, this is a sad but hopeful song. I like doing that. I like taking difficult struggles and turning them into something positive. You know, the theme of this, an ongoing, repeating theme in my music is to keep trying to find a way to go forward. And this one is about that. And I hope you like it. So this will be out tomorrow. The waves of missing her keep rolling in. Her empty side of bed staring me down. I try to dry my eyes, but they fill up again. So I give in and let it all pour out. With every tear that falls, there goes one more drop of pain from deep inside the vault of a heart that loves in vain. But I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. At first, I hit the bottom, but that didn't work. A rebound romance couldn't turn the tide. The one way to get through is just to feel the hurt. And bit by bit, I'm leaving her behind. With every tear that falls, there goes one more drop of pain from deep inside the vault of a heart that loves in vain. But I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. At least I've begun to learn I'm tough enough to be a little weak, to soften up with every tear that falls. There goes one more drop of pain from deep inside the vault of a heart that loves in vain. But I'm feeling Though each trickle might be small, I'm gaining strength. With every tear that falls, I'm gaining strength. With every tear that falls. Thank you so much. Let's see, who's liked the live? User for liking the live. Let's see, anybody else? Somebody else? Well, everybody who's liking the live, thank you so much. If you're enjoying my live, I'm Seth Hilary, by the way, for those just joining. And I am sharing original songs. That was my single that's coming out tomorrow. It's called With Every Tear That Falls. There is a link, a Spotify pre-save link in my bio, which will be replaced when the song comes out tomorrow with my my normal links. You know, usually there's a link tree that takes you to my website and all my streaming platforms. But for right now, at least on some of the platforms, there's a Spotify pre-save link. And if you don't see that link, there is a Spotify pre-save link on my website. And that is, and the links in my profile will take you there. So, Dawson, how are you? And so now your name, Bodhi, is in purple, I guess, a black background. So I have to highlight it in order to read it. Ashley, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Jason and Sebastian, hello, how are you? And Emma, how are you tonight? And Jalen, how's it going? So anyway, I might play that again because it is coming out tomorrow. And I'm really excited about it. And again, this is the live, the consolation live for all of us who were left behind from the rapture. So, what was I going to say? I was going to say something deeply profound, but I can't remember what it was. So, I don't know. What should I play next? I'm doing original songs, and you know, I have several unreleased songs that I've been performing. I don't know if I should do one of those or one of the released songs. I'm so indecisive at this moment. You know, indecision is a thing with me. You know what? Okay, the first song, I've just pulled up my little list of songs, and the first one that my eyes fell upon is the one I'm going to do. And this is a tribute. This is a song that I wrote to celebrate a relationship that started under unlikely circumstances. You know, my wife and I, we were both literally thousands of miles from our respective homes. And, you know, we went through some hard times, but after like decades, we're still together. So I wrote this song to celebrate. Even though we came from such different worlds, at that one single time and place on earth, there we were. Now somehow, when so many years have flown, look around at this place that we call home. Here we are, day after day after day, page after calendar page. Nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Those times when it all seemed way too much. Oh, thank you, loves. And it felt like both of us had enough. Still here we are, cry or laugh at the things we did back then. Still it all comes down to this in the end. Here we are, day after day after day, page after calendar page. Nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. drifted apart, anywhere under the stars. But of all places we both could be, here we are. Day after day after day, page after calendar page, nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart, anywhere under the stars. But of all places we both could be, here we are. Here we are. Of all places we both could be, here we are. Thank you so much, loves, for the subscription. And if you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to like, share, follow, or subscribe depending on which platform you're on. And if you can support my live goal, that'd be totally awesome. If you can see it, otherwise there should be a support me link in front of you somewhere. Or there is one in the link in my bio also. Happy birthday to your mom. And Jairo, how are you? And Bekra is writing in Russian. I hope that, and oh, and Arctics, thank you so much. You'd think I'd have happy birthday memorized. It's like, you know, I know it's just 3 chords, but I don't play it very often, and I just want to make sure I don't mess it up, so I'm going to have to look at the chords. I might mess it up anyway. Happy birthday. Oops, I started in the wrong key. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear loved mom. Happy birthday to you. Something like that. Oh, thank you so much, Mohammed. Alan, how are you? Matthew, how are you tonight? And Rebecca, how are you tonight? Maurice, how are you? So I'm Seth Hilary if you're just joining, and I am sharing original songs with you tonight, plus happy birthday. And if you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to like. Oh, thank you, Matthew, for the heart me. I really appreciate you. You are now a member of my fan club. Anybody who wants to send a heart me, that'd be totally awesome. You would become a member of the fan club, and together we can get, I guess, you know, badges and prizes and things. You can also get stickers and stuff like that. Oh, Matthew, thank you so much for the 2 roses. We're now 2/10 of the way to the live goal. That is totally awesome. Oh, we're now 3/10 of the way. Oh, and an ice cream cone, and oh my goodness, alive and a goat. You are the goat, Matthew. I really appreciate you so much. And music on stage. Thank you. Yes, this is music on stage. And oh, and I love you. Thank you so much. I love you too. Hey, Clips, how are you tonight? And Narita. I don't know what this Westfellow is supposed to be, if that's a request or something. But I'm doing original songs, so I hope you'll hang around and enjoy these originals. These are all songs that I wrote. Let's see, what can I do next? So we've done a breakup song and a love song. You know, this song may offend some people. Let's just get to the offending people. Oh, and thank you for 5 more roses and the chili and the TikTok. Thank you so much, Matthew. You're so awesome. Oh, 80% of the live goal completed. That's really awesome. I love reaching goals. We just need 2 more roses to reach the live goal. Okay, so this song I have to make the usual disclaimer that there's an explicit word that I'm not allowed to say, at least on some places. So I have to sing a rhyming sound-alike word, but you'll know what it is because it's in the 2nd line and it rhymes with Twitter. And the song may offend you, but if it does, you still know it's true. He calls it X. I still call it Twitter. Either way, that site has gone into the spitter. Name calling, rage trolling, lies and outright slander. Elon reposting Nazi propaganda. Lies move at the speed of light. No one cares what's wrong or what's right. People spit out insults to that space. They never say straight to your face. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Take a look at Newsmax, take a look at Fox. The way they talk to us, they think we're dumb as rocks. Non-stop, over the top, poison for the mind. 24/7, all outrage all the time. A creation of malignant dreams. Oh, thank you, Matthew. A well-oiled hate machine. We get the live goal. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Anti-social. 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 Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. They're fueling all the hate on anti-social media. So if you're still hanging around, I'm Seth Hilary. I hope that song did not offend you. And thank you, Ant, for sharing the live. So now let me reset the live goal. Let's pick something different this time. Live goal. Let's see, what can we pick this time? I'm still waiting for the screen to come up. It's very slow and laggy. Okay, set up new goal. Let's try something. Where is, I'm going to say, oh, Tiny Diny. That's a good one. Let's try for, no, not 10. Why won't it let me edit? Oh, here it is. 3. Let's go for 3 Tiny Dinies and see if we can reach that. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And thank you, Martina. Thank you for the comment. And if you leave a nice comment, if I can pin your comment, I can only pin it on certain platforms. I will pin your comment, and you can. Oh, thank you, Matthew. We already reached the new live goal. That is so awesome. I will reset it, but I feel like I ought to play a song before I reset it again. But please do leave comments. Let me know if you have a suggestion. What should I set it to this time? I could set it to maybe more Tiny Dinies, or I could go for a hand heart, maybe. I love hand hearts. Hand hearts are so sweet, because they're hearts, you know? So, you know, if that song didn't offend you, then, or if that song did offend you, then this one might offend you even more. But as long as I'm doing the songs that offend people, you know, I might as well do them all in a row. So I'm going to do this one because I haven't done it that often. But I've been working on recording this one, because last time I played it, I asked people this, and you know, I posted a video, and people said, you should record this. So I'm like, okay, I am in the process of recording this. And again, oh, live goal achieved. Oh, thank you, Chad, for the follow. So if this offends you, you're probably the person who needs to hear it. Blame our woes on woke and on immigration. We must fight for the rights of the privileged few. We hear it on podcasts and our favorite stations. Whoever tells us different is fake news. We can't tell what's real and what's made up. We take the bull spitting through eyes wide shut. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We could look past our fear, but we don't want to. We could research, we could check our facts. A little word to take our power back. It's not that we don't know all that. It's that we don't want to. One owns 7 homes and a private island, while tens of millions struggle to make rent. There's a scammer and a fraud who won't stop lying, and that's who we elect as president. We get less of the pie while they grab more. We swallow all their lies as our main course. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We can research, we can check our facts. A little work to take our power back. It's not that we don't know all that. It's that we don't want to. We don't want to. We don't want to. We got hate we'd rather hold on to. We can learn, but we don't want to. The ones with the bucks control the information. Where they're in luck with our cooperation. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We can research, we can listen to the other side, take a risk and open up our minds. We can see right through the lies, but we don't want to. We don't want to. We don't want to. We got hate we'd rather hold on to. We can learn, but we don't want to. Before we lose it all, this is a wake-up call. We need to learn, even though we don't want to. Right, we don't want to. Well, some people don't want to. Well, the way I wrote that song, I included myself among that group because I thought it would be better than making it, you don't want to, you don't want to. It would sound, if I make the singer part of that crowd, I thought the song is like easier to listen to. So that's why I wrote it that way. Okay, I'm setting a new live goal. This will be a single hand heart. And thank you again, Matthew, we made 2 live goals because of your contributions. Thank you so much. Okay, and if you're enjoying my live, by the way, again, I'm Seth Hilary. For those just joining, I'm sharing original songs with you. And if you're enjoying, please don't forget to like, share, follow, or subscribe, depending on which platform you're on. And leave comments, say nice things. And if I can, I'll pin your comment and you'll become world famous around here. Okay, so let's see. Should we do another one of those political message songs? I got one more message song. This is one that, oh, wait. Should I do one that could offend people or should I do one that won't offend anybody? Once I get on a roll with these, all right, I'm going to do this one. This one could also offend people. I just revived this song. I'd totally forgotten about it, but there's been a lot of, unaliving using certain implements of destruction recently. And there's been, of course, one very famous one and some less famous ones recently. So I wrote this song. I released this actually like 2 years ago, and I almost totally forgot about it. But now that I remember it, I'm going to play it. Oh, it's also in the key of A. I got 3 songs in a row in the key of A. How about that? Well, actually, yeah. I guess that's okay, right? You don't mind the key of A? Oh, A minor, I'm sorry. A killer with a semi-automatic, a few more dozen lives erased. And everyone agrees that it was tragic, but it's feeling all too commonplace. And the people cry out to politicians in the Capitol, please do something to stop this. But they only send their PR person out with that same old statement from the office, sending thoughts and prayers, an easy way to pretend to care. We need more than just lukewarm air. They keep sending out thoughts and prayers. Well, this is actually an E minor. How about that? Some voters think they'll outgun the army. Heroes fighting off some government plot. The operatives working in the lobby know which politicians can be bought. And the people cry out in their loudest voices, but donor dollars always talk louder. And the whole weather ought to be a conscience. Is the price lawmakers pay for power? Sending thoughts and prayers, an easy way to pretend to care. We need more than just lukewarm air. They keep sending out thoughts and prayers. We got the power to put this to an end. We got a ballot to vote out those who send the thoughts and prayers, an easy way to pretend to care. We need more than just lukewarm air, but they keep sending out thoughts and prayers. We need more than just lukewarm air, but they keep sending out thoughts and prayers. Pretending to care with thoughts and prayers. Thank you, Jewel. I'm going to pin that, even though it's just an emoji, but still. So everybody, please, leave comments. Say nice words. I will pin your comments if you say something nice. If I can. I can only pin on certain comment platforms because, like on most of the platforms, I'm streaming through a third-party app, so it doesn't let me pin. Oh, thank you, NOA. I don't know the long-haired preacher. I'm here sharing originals with you, so I hope, I'm glad you like it. I'm so glad. Let me straighten this out. I'm on the side of the phone there. Now I'm in the middle of the phone. I don't know what there's this, like, I'm looking at my phone. I'm streaming from my webcam up here and my phone down here. And when I look at the phone, there seems to be something sitting behind me, but I don't know what. In real life, there's nothing there. But on the phone, it's showing like there's this screen or something behind me. I don't get it. I have no idea why it's showing that way. There's really nothing there, but I wish you could see what I'm talking about. I know it's like a ghost. Actually, I saw this last time, but it's an inanimate object. It's totally weird. I wish you could. I wish you could see what I'm talking about. It's just totally weird. I mean, it really looks like there's a thing there. It's like a screen or some sort, but there's not actually anything there. Okay, so we can do more of these message songs. I said I was going to do a message song that I feel like everybody has to agree on this one. I mean, really. If somebody disagrees with this one, I don't know what to say to you, but the soldiers and the missiles, the rubble of the buildings, the ever-growing toll of death. I can't fathom all the killing. I sit in my comfortable living room, thousands of miles away. I got an itch, trying to come up with something deep and important to say. But the evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to unleash. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. A song won't stop an army. I can't undo the bombing. But if I can touch a single heart, at least that would be something. So I'll send this one simple message out to anyone I can. Shouldn't be a whole lot to ask for. Just be kind to your fellow man. The evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to preach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. I picture a time when armies and guns are replaced by cooperation. 'Cause every impossible dream come true starts with the imagination. The evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to teach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. All I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. So here's one more song about peace. All right, thank you everybody. If you're just joining, I'm Seth Hilary. Well, even if you're not just joining, I'm Seth Hilary. And I'm sharing original songs with you, and I hope you will hang around. A jukebox musical. I don't know what a jukebox musical is. So, but I should probably write one. So, okay, let's shift gears from the political type of songs, but I'm still going to do message songs. But these are, I have my songs broken up into categories. One of the things I really like to do is songs with messages that encourage people to, move forward with their life. But this one, so I have, besides the relationship songs, I have the political songs, and I have mental health songs, as well as fun songs and just songs about life in general. Oh, I see. Well, that would be challenging. Oh, actually, I have a friend who did something like that. I forget what they did. Did they already have all the songs written? I forget what they did. These two friends, they put out an album. I guess they tied a bunch of songs together into, and there's no like spoken word or anything, but they tied these songs together to be the story. It was like a rock opera, but I think they were like, this is a while back, so I don't remember the details, but I think it was like songs they had already written together, and then they realized that they all could be, put on an album, and they told the story. Hey, have a wonderful day too, Emma. And bruh, thanks for the follow. So anyway, so I'm gonna do. Well, this song actually falls. Some of my songs fall into more than one category. This is both a life song and a mental health song, but I really like to do the mental health songs. This one is actually some of the mental health songs are about, mental health issues like depression and anxiety. This one is just an anthem of self-acceptance. So I hope you like it. I gotta get the tempo right. I got no fashion sense, don't like to follow trends. I dress the same as I did back in school. It killed me way back then. I never could fit in. But now I could care less if I'm not cool. I'm just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. I get anxious and depressed, distracted and obsessed, then sing away my troubles in a song. I fumble and I flail, I fall down and I fail, then pick myself back up and move along. Just being me, taking care of business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. When I'm gone, carve it on my grave. Here lies someone who lived his life his way. Just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. No, I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. Okay. I see. Well, I don't know, a jukebox musical, that sounds like a big, well, I don't know, maybe it's not that big of a project, but putting it, if I would, I could write it and then it would have to be performed somehow. I don't know how I would do that, but it's an interesting idea. So I'm going to do a song. Okay, so this one also falls into the mental health category. This is a song for those times where everything feels hopeless. I don't know if you've ever gone through a time like that where it's just like I don't know. It just feels like all is lost. So anyway, if you've never gone through that, awesome. But what am I doing? My cable must be on wrong. Something's not right here. something is not right. When you've lost another battle and you're staring at the wall and you struggle to remember what you're living for, and the ever-growing shadows are the only thing you see. Trust that you're right where you need to be. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. Just you, your thoughts and feelings can seem too much to face. But if it doesn't kill you, you know what they say. In the middle of the tunnel, you can still imagine light and the possibilities in the sunshine. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. You'll be up and down. You'll be lost and found. That place of doubt is where we work it out. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness is revealing. It's a place to take it slow, where hope has room to grow. Darkness is for dreaming. It's a place to start again, an unexpected friend. Darkness is for dreaming. Thank you. I'm Seth Hilary. I am sharing original songs with you tonight. Songs you will not find anywhere else. Actually, I shouldn't say that because I have had a lot of songs recorded by, independent artists that you've probably never heard of, but they're out there. And I have had some songs in some films and TV shows, and so there's a chance you may have heard some of them. But many of these songs, I haven't even tried to get anybody else to record them. Actually, I think a lot of them, there's a website where I can just put up songs and independent artists looking for material can go there and search it out. So I guess I have some of these songs up there, just in case somebody wants to do one of them. What about actively pitching them? Okay, so what do we do next? What do we do next? Oh, I want to do something I haven't done, recently. This one's kind of a dark. So I actually have these two songs. I wrote this one. It's kind of this dark song of regret, and then I wrote a sequel to it. So let's see if I can do both of them. There's a point where I have to stop doing songs because I have long COVID, chronic fatigue, and we're kind of on the borderline of stopping the songs. But I'm gonna hopefully at least do two more. God, I haven't done this one in so long. Hopefully, don't forget how it goes. I already did. party way too hard. Watch my college years go up in smoke. I messed up at my job. I've so bought high and I've sold low. Sometimes I've tried too much and others not enough. I hate that I've been unkind. Got a list a mile long of all that I've done wrong. Let me tell you what I've realized. I've made mistakes, both big and small. I've got regrets about them all. But if there was just one, I had the power to undo the worst thing I've ever done was hurting you. I've got it through my head. Now we both know that I'm the one to blame. I'd say sorry till I'm dead, if maybe it would help you feel okay. You were so good to me. In my mind I can see the way it should have been. The dream I have in life is I can make it right, and you might let me in again. 'Cause I've made mistakes, both big and small. I've got regrets about them all. But if there was just one, I had the power to undo the worst thing I've ever done was hurting you. The worst thing I've ever done was hurting you. Hurting you. So, as I said, I wrote a sequel to that. So let's say you get a second chance. You don't want to mess it up, right? So this song is an apology, a thank you, and a promise. And it's written to be a promise that can actually be kept. I said a lot of things I should. I guess I took more than I gave. If you asked me to, I would really hate who I became. Still, you kept the faith in who I always was. Now I'll give it all I've got to really earn your love. I wanna make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I wanna make you happy. It could be fighting off some disaster, or just saving you a trip to the store, or a neck rub so you'll feel pampered, or some togetherness behind closed doors. Anything to bring your world a little light. all the way. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I want to make you happy. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. So, those of you just joining, I'm Seth Hilary. I am sharing original songs with you. If you like these songs, I wrote them. And if you don't like them, I still wrote them. But I hope you do like them, and I hope you'll hang around for some more. And I'm really kind of running towards the end because I do have my chronic fatigue. So, you know, I have a new single coming out tomorrow. I opened the show with it, but I did reserve. Oh, hey, thank you, Leo. I'm so glad you like my songs. I have a single coming out tomorrow. I opened the show with it, but I did say I might play it twice. I don't know. Should I play it twice? You know, you can still pre-save the song. There could be, depending on which platform you're on, there's a pre-save link in my bio. Oh, that will go away tonight. I'm going to replace it with the actual song where you can download it. And there's also a link. If you don't see the pre-save link, there should be a link to my website. And there's a pre-save link on my website. I know this is very confusing. And at some point by tomorrow, I'm going to take that pre-save link down and put up the actual song, which you will be able to download from my website as well as stream. And it will also be on all the streaming platforms. You know, instead of doing I know I should do my upcoming single because it's upcoming, but I have several unreleased songs that I haven't played that I have been playing lately, some of them. And I feel like doing one of those. So this will be so I have a single coming out tomorrow. It's called With Every Tear That Falls. And this one is probably going to be the single after that. But I don't have a release date for it yet. Sitting on the sofa, swiping right and left. One lonely night, darker than the next. An empty bed, waiting for me. No ray of hope I can see. And fast as a flash from the sky came the one who opened my eyes. Aurora is the light of my life. Her aura shines through the night. Like a bird from the stars, she brightens my heart. You can't tell how much I adore her. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. Hair as red as fire, eyes of emerald green, a heart of gold from out of a dream. She brings color to my world, makes the flame inside me burn. Aurora is the light of my life. Her aura shines shines through the night. Like a burst from the stars, she breaks my heart. You can't know how much I adore her. My love overflows in the glow of aurora. Hey, Mallory! A greater glare than a solar flare. She electrifies the air. Aurora is the light of my life. Her aura shines through the night. Like a burst from the stars, she brightens my heart. You can't know how much I adore her. My love overflows in the glow of aurora. Like a burst from the stars, she brightens my heart. There's nothing I wouldn't do for her. My love overflows in the glow of aurora. My love overflows in the glow of aurora. Hey! So that was going to be my last song. Now that you're here, I feel like I should. So I don't know if you. I want to thank you for the heart, Mallory. Thank you so much. You're so awesome. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate the love. Thank you. And I don't. Have you heard my upcoming single? I have a song coming out tomorrow. Have you heard that? Have you heard it? It's called "With Every Tear That Falls." Because I could be talked into playing it again. You know, it's almost an hour. I feel like stalling for 2 minutes. You want to hear it, or you have heard it? So, say, oh, you have heard it and you want to hear it. Okay. Well, that's the best thing. Now I feel like stalling for another minute and 20 seconds, because then that'll make it an hour. Oh, wait a second. No, I'm looking at the wrong timer. Oh, I have to stall for another minute and 40 seconds. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I can't even do arithmetic in my head. Just another 30 seconds, because that'll make it an hour. And supposedly, theoretically, possibly, when the hour is over, then suddenly the algorithm wakes up and sends more people. So, let me see. Only another 15 seconds. So anyway, my song is coming out tomorrow. And right at this exact moment, there's still, at least depending on where you are, there's a pre-save link in my bio for Spotify. And there's also a pre-save link on my website, sethhilary.com. Some of the sites, the link that's in my profile is a link tree that takes you to all my links. But on the vertical streaming platforms, there's only room for one link. So I put the pre-save link there, but that is going to come down probably after the live. And then I will put back the normal link, and I will put the song itself up on my website. I know it's supposed to come out tomorrow, but I'll probably do it before I go to bed if I can. But please, if you haven't pre-saved it yet on Spotify, please do that. And you'll be the first to hear it when it finally is out tomorrow. But I'm going to play it for you now, because I've had at least 2 requests. Okay. And this is a sad but hopeful song. I like to do that. I like to take difficult situations and write about moving forward. So this is one of those. The waves of missing her keeps rolling in, keep rolling in. Her empty side of bed staring me down. I try to dry my eyes, but they fill up again. So I give in and let it all pour out. With every tear that falls, there goes one more drop of pain from deep inside the vault of a heart that loves in vain. But I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. First I hit the bottle, but that didn't work. A rebound romance couldn't turn the tide. The one way to get through is just to feel the hurt. Bit by bit, I'm leaving her behind. With every tear that falls, there goes one more drop of pain from deep inside the vault of a heart that loves in vain. But I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. At least I've begun to learn I'm tough enough to be a little weak, to soften up with every tear that falls. There goes one more drop of pain from deep inside the vault of a heart that loves in vain. But I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. I'm feeling hints of healing, though each trickle might be small. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. I'm gaining strength with every tear that falls. Lana, how are you? So that is my single that is coming out tomorrow. And again, there is, depending on where you are, on the vertical platforms, there is a pre-save link in my bio, which will go away either tonight or tomorrow, and I'll put back the normal link, which takes you to the link tree, including my website, my Discord, and all the other streaming platforms. But for right now, on the vertical platforms, there's the Spotify pre-save link. So please pre-save. And on my website is also a Spotify pre-save link, which, what did we reached? What did we reach? We reached a goal. Oh, thank you for the greeting and the hand heart, Kayla, and the rose. Thank you so much. The greeting heart. Is that what that is? Thank you both, everybody, and we reached the live goal. Thank you so much, Kayla and Mallory. So I guess I should reset the live goal. I'm going to end the live pretty soon. Oh, thank you so much, Kayla. So I'll pin your comment because you said something nice. I guess I should reset the live goal. I guess I'll just use the same goal again. I know they say you should increase the goal each time, but I'm just gonna reset it to the same one hand heart. Since we're getting near the end of the live, I really want to do more songs. Mallory, there are a couple of other unreleased songs that I've been doing lately. I don't know if you may have heard one of them. I'm pretty sure you haven't heard the other. I'm so tempted, but I don't want to. Oh, thank you, Odd. Odd Banana is here, and Vinod. Hello, how are you? And Lee, thank you so much. And I really want to do these songs for you. I'm sure there's one you haven't heard and one you may have heard. And God, but I better not. I do this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. I usually try. I from 9 to 10 New York time. I got started late tonight, which happens. But I usually try to do songs for an hour. And like tonight, we were able to go over. Sometimes I can't make it. I start to, feel like, I'm risking post-exertional malaise. And I don't know. The problem is I can't tell. It's just a wild guess. But when I actually start feeling the fatigue again, I feel like, I better stop the songs. I can usually hang around and chat because chatting is less exertion than singing and playing. So, sometimes I usually try to keep the live going for an hour. Even if I stop doing songs, I usually just find something to chat about. And I love if people have any questions for me that are non-troll questions. And I'll even answer a troll question if I can say if I can say something funny about it. I'll do it. And but I hope you'll come back. And I may jump in tomorrow afternoon because the song, I do unscheduled live sometimes. And tomorrow the song is coming out. So if I can jump in for like a few minutes, like tomorrow afternoon, I will do an unscheduled live. If you're on my Discord, you'll get a notification whenever I go live. And of course, if you have your notification set, you'll get a notification because that's the definition of having notifications set. So if you're following me and you have your notifications set, you'll know. At least if you're on the app. I don't know. Does it do push notifications? Probably not. That would be pretty annoying. If everybody you're following, you get a notification every. I don't know. I don't know how it works. So, I really hate ending the live, especially when I want to do more songs, which is almost always. But I really do hope you will join me again Sunday from 9. I am actually thinking of changing the schedule. Just, there was like a year ago, I'd do these lives and there'd be like 200 people in the room. And now there are a handful of you, which is, I guess we could call it a nice intimate audience. But of course, it's always nice to have a bigger audience. And I don't know why. I don't know what's changed. I used to, actually, a year ago, I did not actually have a live schedule. I was just going live whenever. So maybe I should just go live whenever and see what happens. Or just change the schedule. But invite your friends also. I know, Mallory, you invited your friends last time. I really appreciate that. That was so awesome of you. So, if you're enjoying my music and my songs and you just like hanging out, tell your friends and have them follow me too. Best book. I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I might have mentioned this to you because we had a chat. But, I love reading and I hate reading because I have ADHD. So it's really hard for me to sit with. I think we talked about this. I like books that have like really short chapters because I only have to read 2 more pages. Okay. And I read the 2 more pages. I'm like, I made it. And I want to read more, but I don't know if I can really like read a lot more. So I look, okay, only 3 pages. It doesn't even have to be short chapters. Like some of the books have like page breaks every couple of pages. So I love books like that. But it's hard to pick one favorite book. The last book, it was on my bucket list. The last book I read, and it took me a year to get through it, was War and Peace. And I really loved that book, actually. That was a really great book. But I don't know if I can say it's my favorite. There was a period of time where, I don't usually have a favorite. I have a favorite band. I'm a big Deadhead, so I love the Grateful Dead. But as far as authors, I don't have a favorite. But I did for a while. There was a period of time where Kurt Vonnegut was my favorite author, and I just read a whole bunch of his books in a row until I eventually got tired of him because, he's really great, but he's like relentlessly cynical and started to wear on me. At first, I really loved the cynicism, you know, but after a while, it was just like I became just overwhelmed with the like never-ending cynicism. But I really loved the book. The one that really got me started on him was The Sirens of Titan. And actually, the only reason I read that is, you know, I mentioned I'm a big Deadhead, and I had read somewhere that Jerry Garcia, who is the founder of the Grateful Dead and the lead guitarist, and he was into movies. He actually produced. There was a Grateful Dead movie, which, if you're interested in them at all, it is really great. It is maybe the best concert movie ever made, or you know, it's definitely one of them. It was just so, and so Jerry Garcia like totally directed that movie, and then so I read that he had bought the movie rights to The Sirens of Titan by Kurt Vonnegut, and which made sense because also the Grateful Dead have, you know, their publishing company is named after a Kurt Vonnegut thing. It's called Ice Nine Publishing Company, and Ice Nine is from which book is it? It's not Sirens of Titan. It's from Cat's Cradle. Oh yeah, but anyway, I read Sirens of Titan, and that book. I don't know if you've read it. Have you ever read any Kurt Vonnegut? I mean, this book is like, it's so bizarre. It's like, what the heck is going on in this story? There's just so many of these weird things. It's the science fiction, futuristic thing, but it's just so weird. And just, it's like, there's all these seemingly unrelated things going on that are just so off the wall. I don't want to spoil her, but then when you get to the last chapter, it's like, oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. And it all makes sense. And it's just like, my jaw just like was on the floor at the end of that book. That's all I'm going to say. So then after that, I had to read, did I read Cat's Cradle first? Maybe I read that first. I actually read that book. This is like the only time I've ever read like an actual novel. It's kind of a short book. I read the whole thing in one sitting. I sat down like at 9 o'clock at night, and I went to bed at 3 in the morning. I just couldn't sit down till I finished the book. And then I read, you know, his most famous book is Slaughterhouse-Five, and so I read that. I didn't like that as much, but it's great, you know. But I didn't like it as much as the other two. And then I'd heard mixed things. He had a book called Breakfast of Champions, and I'd heard mixed things about it. But finally, I decided to read it, and I think that I might have even liked that one more than any of the other ones. It's longer, but it had me. I mean, it's really dark. It's totally like cynical and dark and everything. But there were some parts it had me literally laughing out loud because it was just so funny. So she came back. Oh, your friend? So those are, and then what was the other book I read? I read one other book. And that was the one that got me turned on. I can't remember even what it was called. It was just another really dark and cynical, but it was just like, I don't know, man. I think maybe I've had enough. I've had enough of this darkness. But the Breakfast of Champions, this isn't really a spoiler because it's kind of at the beginning of the book. But he has a really cynical take on the history of the U.S., which is actually really true if you really think about it. But it's so cynical. Hey, your name is Hey, right? Hey. Okay, let's not be overly silly. But anyway, so, you know, I really do love books. It's just that I can't just get myself to sit down and read it. Especially now that I have the chronic fatigue, I really have to like choose like what I'm spending my time on. And a lot of it is wasted also. It's just like, I can't help wasting time on social media. But, what other, my favorite, you know what? I just realized my favorite book, if I have to pick a favorite book, it's got to be Lord of the Rings. It's more than one book. But given what I said about reading and everything, there are only 2 books including that one. I'll call that one book, including The Hobbit, that I've actually read all the way through twice. So I read the whole Lord of the Rings, including The Hobbit, all the way through twice. And the chapter on Mount Doom, I read that like 20 times. That chapter hit me so hard. I literally read the whole chapter like 20 times because just like the drama of that chapter just totally blew me away. So the other book that I read all the way through twice, totally different from Lord of the Rings, Catch-22. You know, Lord of the Rings is like this, you know, epic, you know, good versus evil, and Catch-22 is another very cynical but hilarious book. I don't know if you've read either of those. No, I have not read Game of Thrones, and I watched one episode on TV, and I really hate goriness. I'm squeamish. I just can't look at blood. You know, we've been watching, my wife and I have been watching this series on Netflix, The Blacklist. I don't know why we keep watching. There's so many plot holes in this story, but we got hooked into the story and we're just going all the way through. But they always seem to make a point of showing like gory stuff. They're like, why do they have to show me that? And I always got to cover my eyes. Then my wife tells me when it's safe to look. So Game of Thrones, I saw the one episode. I'm like, I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this show. Forget it. So no, I haven't read the books. Oh, and you know what other book I really loved? Okay, thinking of favorite books. There was a point in time, you know, when I was in college, I really regret like not making more of my college experience. I went to like my dream school. I got into Brown University and I went there. And I didn't take my education as seriously as I could have. It's a long story, but I partied too much. And I didn't realize, because I had undiagnosed ADHD, so I didn't realize what the problem was. But like I avoided to play any class with a long reading list, because like a lot of these classes, you had to read a book a week. And I could not even visualize myself reading a book a week, because I could just not sit there and read long enough to finish a book a week. So after college, I went through this period of like, there's a lot of like classics. There are a lot of classics I've never read. So I made a point of reading certain, what classics? And for some reason I decided to read Candide by the French author, Mental Block. You know who I'm talking about. Oh God, I must be getting old. I can't think of his name. Oh, thank you, Lana. I guess. Somebody once told me that. What's his name? Candide by you know who I'm talking about, the French author. And I really love that book. That's also like I had no idea what that book was going to be like, but it's a satire. And the whole satire, I took a religious philosophy class in college. I actually took that one fairly seriously, although I didn't, philosophy reading is so dry. So I kind of didn't thoroughly read all the readings, but I was really interested in the subject matter. And, one of the arguments, so the whole point of this philosophy class, there's a really amazing story about this philosophy class too. We had this teacher, his name was Professor Achete. And my friend, this is the one class my best friend and I took together. And this guy was like this kind of space cadet. And we thought he was funny for some reason. And years later, I started just wondering, whatever happened to Professor Achete? And so I Googled him, and it turned out he had gone over to, what countries? I must be getting old. I can't remember the name, which country it was. An African country that it was like living under a dictatorship, and he was like this dictator's right-hand man. He went to it starts with an E. Which country is it? Not Ecuador. That's South America. Anyway, he was like named the education secretary of the country, and then when this dictator came to power, he was like one of his close advisors. Like, this is my philosophy, space cadet philosophy professor. But anyway, the point of this philosophy class was basically, it was 100% focused actually on arguments of the existence or non-existence of God. So, we went through all these philosophical arguments where, people trying to prove the existence of God, and we were, examining all these arguments. And one of the arguments against the existence of God is, well, there's evil in the world. So if God is so perfect, why did he create a world with evil? And so the counter argument to that is, well, this is the best of all possible worlds. So it wouldn't have been possible to create a world any better than this one with no evil. So, that's called the best of all possible world arguments. So this novel, I know this is a long tangent story. I do this a lot. So the novel Candide is a satire on the best of all possible world arguments. It's really funny if you haven't read it. It's a classic literature, and it's funny, and it's, I always think if classic literature is going to be dry and boring, but I guess there's a reason it's classic, because it's not. That book is really funny. And what other classic book? I also read, I decided I had to read a Jane Austen novel, so I read Pride and Prejudice, which I also really liked. That's also kind of a satire. It's not really funny. It's not like ha-ha funny, but it's surprisingly satirical. Oh, you like Pride and Prejudice? Okay. I guess they say Emma is her best novel, but one was enough for me, given my limitations. But yeah, I really like Pride and Prejudice. Mr. Darcy. He's the only character. I don't even remember the main character's name. The protagonist. I don't remember her name, but I remember Mr. Darcy. And I read also Jane Austen. I read Jane Eyre, Mr. Rochester. So these are, books that my brother had to read Jane Eyre in high school. For some reason, I never had to read it, which is really weird because I had the same English teacher he had, in my last year of English, but I never had to read Jane Eyre. So I decided, maybe I should read Jane Eyre. And I liked it. Jane Eyre sounds boring. Oh, God, Jane Eyre. I'm glad I didn't have to read Jane Eyre. I thought that when I was in high school. That sounds really boring. But when I actually read it, it was really, compelling. It was a page turner. So I said I was going to lie down and take a nap like 15, 20 minutes ago, and I'm still here. See, why don't you get me going? I forgot that I'm fatigued, but I hope that this doesn't cost me, in the post-exertional malaise category. Yeah, and I never even know. Like some days I feel like I have a few days where I just I'm worse than usual. And I'm like, is this post-exertional malaise, or am I just worse than usual because there's an ebb and flow of this fatigue? So I don't know. But I should probably go lie down. And I'm so glad you were here. And I hope, if all goes well, I can do an unscheduled live tomorrow afternoon to play my new song. Oh, Sleepless, how are you? And otherwise, and Chad, how are you? And so, Adam, I do original songs, and I hope you'll come back Sunday. My scheduled time is 9 to 10. Well, now I guess I was thinking of maybe doing it at a different time on Sunday, but now I'm announcing 9 to 10. So I guess I'll stick with that at least this Sunday. And I may, I'm going to try to jump in tomorrow if I can, because my new single's out tomorrow, so I probably should do a live and play the new single. So Sunday, I do this Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays from 9 to 10 New York time. I usually try to do songs for the hour, and sometimes I go over, and sometimes I don't make it because of the fatigue. And I'm so glad you have been here. And I hope I'll see you again. And if you're not following me, please hit your follow or subscribe button. Set your notifications if you can do that. Pre-save my song. The pre-save link is still up on my website and on the vertical platforms. It's in my bio. I will be taking it down because the song's going to be out at midnight. So I should definitely take the pre-save link down and put back the normal link, which goes to my website and all my streaming platforms and my Discord and my support me link. And I guess that's it. And the new song will be up on my website, and you'll be able to download it. Not just stream it, you can stream it and you'll be able to download it. You can also get my artist merch on my website and sign up for my Seth Heads newsletter, which I don't send out nearly as often as I should. But you know what? I just realized I haven't even written a newsletter. I should be sending one out tonight, or I should be scheduling the mail out for tonight. I totally forgot to do that. So I guess I'm gonna have to send out an email tomorrow announcing the release of my single. So anyway, I really hope I will see you all again very soon. So now I'm going to end the live. Like I'm streaming, I have 4 different apps I have to end. So I'll do them one at a time. So good night to those people who I'm ending the app now. And I hope to see you again. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. So let's try this again. That was a dress rehearsal. Okay. Where is the button? Why can't I not? Oh, here it is. So good night to all you. I again misclicking. Oh, I see why. Okay. End stream. Okay, so good night to all you people who are on the platforms that